Retired United States Air Force General warns of possible 9/11-14 coming. What's going on, guys? May Electric. It is the 26th of August, 2014. This will be an Operation Blackjack warning from now up until 9/11 of 2014. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but would that be the 13th anniversary of 9/11? You know how they love the number 13. Let me give you this from Breitbart for whoever missed it. Saturday on Fox News Channel, this retired General McInerney told Fox News that the United States should go to DEFCON 1, our highest state of readiness, and be prepared as we lead up to 9/11, because he warned we may even see a 9/11-14. He goes on to talk about MH370. Why would he bring up MH370? I thought it went down in the ocean. Isn't this interesting to see the mainstream media talking like us crazy conspiracy people were talking years ago? I'll put this link from Breitbart. I'll put the second link will be to the video directly, less than 2 minutes long if you want to skip to that and listen to what he has to say. Keep in mind, this is a retired general. I got a lot of stuff to give you here. ISIS intent on hitting the West, external operations underway. McCall believes, this come out from ABC News. I got one from the World Post. British woman vows to become first female jihadist to kill American or British captive. Come out 8/23. All these links will be below. I'm just going to go through them. ISIS terrorism supporter threatens to suicide bomb a shopping mall. This came out 3 days ago from JR Review. Mail Online comes out with this. Keep in mind, while all of this talk about a threat from so-called ISIS is going on, you got military drills going on in Minneapolis. Minneapolis baffled as top-secret training exercise has black helicopters filling the Minneapolis skyline. Just an update on that. Be advised if you're in that area. Al Arabia News comes out with this. Syria is ready to work with the United States on ISIS. Now, coming from Al Arabia, take it with a grain of salt. However, Zero Hedge has this. Creepy mission. Obama lays groundwork for airstrikes in Syria. Also got a note here. CNN was talking about this morning. The United States is now going to be doing recon over Syria. Isn't that interesting? How would the United States feel if Syria was doing recon over the United States? Just saying. Anyway, I'll put a link to this. Crazy times here. Let's talk about who ISIS is. Now, I'm not trying to suggest that ISIS are not some death to America, crazy jihadist extremists somewhere. But who funded and armed these people? The United States government did. In fact, just months ago, you had John McCain posing with a picture. For a picture with the head of ISIS. Anybody remember that? Google it. Now we're going to fight these people? Now they're going to attack us on the homeland? No. This is all an inside job, in my opinion. In fact, people keep sending me this link. I know I put it out before, but I'm going to put it out again. International Security and Intelligence Services, ISIS, Intelligence Technology Training. Does this have something to do with the ISIS we're supposedly fighting over in Iraq and Syria? Kind of makes you wonder, who trained these people? Who armed these people? The CIA? I'll put this link. Check this out. Red Flag comes out with this simple math. Is ISIS already living at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Yeah, talk about how they're gonna raise the flag of Allah in the White House. It's already there, bro. I'll put this link. Interesting stuff there. James Foley. Let's talk about this beheading video that supposedly flared all this up. This, in my opinion, this fake story. Let me give you this. James Foley murder video. Watch it at your own risk. Risk terror charges. Did you hear about this? If you watch this video on the internet, you could risk being charged with being a terrorist for watching a video online. I'll put a link to it. The Telegraph comes out with this. Foley murder video may have been staged. May have been staged? Why, Ike, whatever do you mean? In fact, did you catch the interview that the mainstream media did with his supposed siblings? Let me ask you a question. When's the last time a picture fell off the wall in your house? Maybe I used better nails or something, but I don't remember the last time a picture fell off the wall. Pull up that interview, 2 minutes long, check it out. A poorly constructed movie set, in my opinion. Use better Velcro, bro. Really? Unless there was an earthquake going on, which doesn't look like things were shaking to me. What's up with that picture falling off the wall? And they don't even turn around like, what was that? Very strange. Any comments on that? Again, I ask everyone, when's the last time a picture fell off the wall in your house? Let me see if I have any other notes. Again, who armed ISIS? We did. John McCain posing with ISIS? Yes, he was. Is a false flag coming? You know, I've been making videos about Operation Blackjack and Jericho scenario for years, and for those who don't know, that's the multiple city nuclear false flag attack that they use to not only wipe out the U.S. debt, but to take the guns from America and further bring in the New World Order to enslave humanity. Now, years ago, I was called a fearmonger. Of course, this all sounds like a crazy conspiracy theory. But now, you've got the mainstream media talking like how I used to talk back in 2009, 2010. That's a little eerie. And to fearmonger? Well, maybe, but then, again, let me ask you, who's paying attention to the news these days? Do you think the majority of this country gives a damn about what's going on in the world? They give a damn about their football and their iPhones and their Facebooks. So who are they fearmongering? Us? A lot of us have psychologically conditioned ourselves for shit hits the fan, have we not? So, are they fearmongering us? Who are they fearmongering? 9/11 happened. And you're absolutely naive if you think the bastards who pulled that off aren't sick enough to pull off something even bigger. Go back and review the documentary Endgame from Alex Jones. Yeah, Alex Jones you're going to talk about. But let me tell you something. Watch that documentary. Do you think that's not the end game? Global enslavement of humanity? In order to do that shit in the United States, they're going to need the Jericho blackjack card, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Take the guns, wipe out the debt. Southern border's already open. North American Union, Security and Prosperity Partnership, anyone? Google all that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Please rate this video. Please pass it around. Share the information. Are we headed for something 9/11/2014? I certainly hope not. But it's very eerie to hear the mainstream media talking like how I used to talk back in 2009, 2010, don't you think? You guys take care. Stay safe, always. I'll see you on the next one.